From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Chase Burns. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Oh, 1 now. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 0-2 to the right side. Lowe steps on the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Luvello. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Pavin Smith.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that knack for working a lot of deep counts, and pitchers don't seem to want to challenge him too often either. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the National League.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Smith launched a homer in his most recent game. Curve in the dirt. Just underway here in Cincinnati. To the right side, McLain. Handles, throws to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 down, bases empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a base hit to left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Marte off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati, and getting the start for Arizona, Yilber Diaz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
That's a ball.
There's a strike. That one just misses, and it's a full count. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One down. Matt McLain digs in now.
Matt McLain.
Ball one.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. Full count now. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch on that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Boog, they're able to spray the ball all over the field. I'll tell you what, this lineup seems to find holes other teams just don't.
Gets the call. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Perdomo should have this one, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-1. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Got it, looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Aye.
Oh, 1 down. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Center fielder Alek Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Alek Thomas now
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Thomas, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Outside low, ball 3. He couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Aye.
Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. That's to
foul
third
ball.
And foul ball. The 0-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2.
Really good
That's
take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it into the second deck. His first homer of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ildemero Varges stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Hey!
And the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. And the D-backs jump out in front. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
And that's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2.
Many folks get evaporated, fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket.
Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
In the air, right field. One up, one down.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Will Benson.
And a strike in there. Eric Summergill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 3-1. And that's outside in his ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Tyler Stephenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That clips the corner. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
They seem to be a little aggressive at the plate today, specifically going after that changeup. Swinging out of the zone is only going to hurt your chances to do any damage.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Benson off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Let's come together. Oh, we'll live forever.
On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. However, they've gotten to him for a lot of offense early. Might be time to try something new.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Thomas batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one hit to first, but that rolls foul. Up the middle. Over to Lowe. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 2. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Hey! And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Base knock center field. Thomas quickly gets it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Out towards left center. Varges has a beat on it, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Line drive, base hit. Friedl coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And that drops in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Paul Sewald appears to be getting loose. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. Over to Lowe. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Ildemero Varges.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
This is Corbin Carroll. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains 5-3. Bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Will Benson.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Popped up. Perdomo under it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Hey.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That's to third. Arenado zips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Torey Luvello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Yilber Diaz done for the day, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Paul Sewald.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball, that's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lined into right. And that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 3. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio.
Yeah, I was born in the city.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Graham Ashcraft.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That one pulled foul. Smith on at first, nobody out. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. And that's through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The D-backs trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air right field. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two on, one out. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Arenado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Tapped on the ground softly to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. That's the third out. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You touch the floor when you drop it.
Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner. Sewald, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Hey!
That's a strike. The Reds trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Reds, designated hitter,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
That's
Close
a ball.
one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bounce to the right. Smith gets him easily, ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele. Y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo.
Digging in, Alek Thomas.
Center fielder, Alek Thomas.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. James McCann in now. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Right side. McLain fires to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Oh,
Chris
that's
is currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. Now a pop up on the infield. And that is that. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Reds, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air. Arenado. One down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
And that one fouled off. The Reds down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th.
ball one.
The 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Will Benson.
Now here is Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, knocks it down. The underhand flip.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Torey Luvello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Michael Soroka comes on now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging. Out number 3. Reds leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Connor Phillips.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Popped up. McLain under this one. And a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Hey!
Right through here for a strike. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That catches the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground.
No, that's foul.
And it goes just foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Reds 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Brian.
Ball one. Too high.
Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fought off foul. High fly ball, right field. Carroll on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The Reds trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. He's already homered in this game. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hey.
And that one is inside.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one hit to right. And that will end the inning. Reds claw back with this homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Moll.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, one-run game. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Rips one to right. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Late on that fastball. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Del Castillo, the lead runner at second. Arenado on at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Bill, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Nope, that's down.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
One out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, left fielder Ildemero Varges.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Ildemero Varges stands in now for the Diamondbacks. known for his late inning heroics. Out to short. De La Cruz throws across the diamond. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead at 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
In the air to left center. Thomas gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Taylor Clark, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Stroud also getting ready.
Ball, that's down.
The Diamondbacks trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 2-2 on the way. Popped up. Ginkel. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Noelvi Marte getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Popped up. Marte in position. And that is the inning. Reds down in order. They trail it 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off for Arizona, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Liner caught at second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Ketel Marte, the switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Now a rip into left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Hit softly on the ground to third. There's one.
Got it.
Throw to first, but he
He's
beat
good.
it.
The designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. De La Cruz. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Taylor Clark.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Left fielder, Will Benson.
Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Stays alive. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The D-backs trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. And fouled off. That misses the zone.
Inside.
Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Ke'Bryan Hayes up next for the Reds. And a payoff pitch. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. The Reds now down to their final out.
Third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Sal Stewart looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. And the count 1-2. Clark is just one strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, recipes, polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Mare, Ghost and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live.
Yeah.